What's up, guys? Today we're going to be looking at all of the info we have right now on the next Wizard101 world that we've seen on Twitter so far. So this is going to be on Caramel. I believe that's how they pronounce it. It's not caramel, it's not caramel, it's caramel. So yeah, if you haven't seen the small teaser that they put in-game on Caramel yet, I have a video up on the channel where I play through it, and you can get my thoughts are in the description below. Basically, what we know from that is it's going to be based on like Eastern European, German type places, music a little bit with the new musicology school, and then of course Caramel, candy, lots of Candyland vibes. And we're going to see this in these tweets too. So these tweets are going all the way back to May 11th, and this is an official King's Isle Twitter where they leak stuff. You'll see some pictures we'll look at earlier. But yeah, we're going to be reading through a bunch of these. Some of these there's not much to say. Look, they'll just be prizes and stuff. Nobody really knew about this Twitter back then. And now she mentions a lot of, so it looks like there are going to be a lot of different types of candy. You know, Grizzleheim fish and chocolate chips. We have certain candy presents of like Fizzle Piggles. Interesting. Ooh, bars from Mirage, Krakatopian stuff. Zigzag nut bars. Interesting. So I don't know if none of these are probably going to be like actually in the game. They're just mentioning random things. Maybe we'll see boxes of them in factories or something, but as we go up, it looks like interesting. Come enjoy a caramel town, a lovely town of Sweetsburg. That to me sounds like the Commons, Sweetsburg. Simple name, easy to remember, kind of just sums up the world, you know, Sweetsburg. Done. Interesting. And it has a home to her Nana's gummy plant, ice cream parlor, and more. It sounds like that's the main area, and we'll see a picture of the Commons-like area further up. Different, you know, mentions of sweets. Looks like we have an anniversary here. Wow, and they employ everyone in Caramel, and they make over 1,000 delicious treats for the whole spiral. That seems weird. Over 1,000 a day? Over 1,000 treats. They made 1,000 treats, guys. Clap it up. But yeah, they employ everybody in Caramel, whether they want to or not. We don't know. A lot of people are speculating Nana's the villain. I really kind of hope not. It just seems so obvious. And I tweeted about this at some point, but I was like, hopefully it's so obvious that when she isn't the villain, that's the twist. The twist is that we think that there's a twist. Meta. But we'll see. So it looks like she sent, of course, Bryce Crispy. We did the quest from him. It's pretty short, but he's going to be giving out chocolates in Wizard City. Then they're doing King's Isle Live, she tweeted, because they talked a little bit about it. And then free samples. So yeah, they've actually been giving some different free samples, some packs. Not packs. Just like items, so either snacks, that's what I meant, snacks, or like I think there's that like chocolate, Nana's chocolate how to sing item that you can get. And there's a coloring book of Nana. We'll open this in a new tab. Alright, yep, looks fine. Her face is a little bit big, but maybe that's supposed to mean something. It just like, if you look here, it almost looks like, see how this guy has the extra face under the mask? It just looks weird. Who knows? Maybe that's just how she looks. Alright, so free samples again. Maybe she's luring the kids in with the free samples of candy. Try her gooey marshmallows. Nothing interesting. Here we are, the free sample where you can do this code and you can get the little hosing item. So, or the pet snacks or whatever. They've been doing a lot of that. Nothing really worth getting for the most part, though. Okay, now there's a soda lake. So when we were thinking about concepting a world like this, because we do my family videos, if you haven't seen them, I don't know why you're here. That's like what I'm most famous for. We were actually going to do Caramels like a level 115 side world. Kind of in the veins of Grizzleheim or Wisteria. We haven't seen a higher level side world yet. But we were going to have like chocolate lakes and rivers and gumdrop mountains, and these were going to be the different areas. So it does look like Soda Lakes is a thing. If that's actually in the game or not, who knows? That's funny. People voted for Darkmoor for them to visit. That's kind of hilarious. So yeah. So there's an estate up in the mountains that Nana resides at. And then we have some of the interesting things. So her employees of the month are Vice President of Product. The woman, kind of looks like a guy to me. The one and only Jellymancer. And I really like, so this is probably going to be a villain. Or a mob. Something. I love the design for this. Got the gumdrop wand. The chocolate. The peppermint stick. Butterscotch. I guess is that little thing. I love the incorporation. If you're going to do a Candyland world, you have to go 100% Candyland. I don't want any of this, you know, darting around. Your roofs, chocolate bars, you know, which we'll see later, but 100% Candyland. Don't half-ass it, because it just wouldn't. You have such a cool opportunity for such an awesome world. So yeah, like giant gingerbread man soldiers and stuff. Yeah, here we have a wild animal. It says work in progress at the bottom. Looks pretty good though. I got the peppermint stick. Horns. Of course, it's a little snowy in this area, which we did know that part of this world would be snowy. So we did know that. But now it's 100% confirmed. More. They want to get rid of these samples so bad. And then we have, we'll get to that one last. And then we have this, which just came out, was it yesterday? For either way. Oh, today. But I might post this tomorrow on Friday or Saturday. So, but this just recently came out. Looks like cornfields. But they're not corn. They're candy corns. This is the kind of stuff that I'm talking about. Brilliant, you know? Soda fountains. Candy cornfields. This is what I want to see. I want to see gumdrop mountains, you know? I really like this. I think this is the way to go. I'm excited for this world. I really am. It seems what we were going to have this world be. Whoops, that's my feed. What we're going to have this world be a side world. We'll talk about this one last. There's a lot of stuff to pick out in this. We're going to have this world be a side world because it doesn't seem like a place where anything nefarious, main world, evil, villain, shadow magic, the nothing, or whatever. Doesn't seem like much would happen here. This just seems like you go to the world, you hang out, you help some people do some quests, and you move on, you know? We'll see. This screams Santa's Village meets Candyland to me. Good point. I kind of agree. Oh, there we go. Is that showing well? It oh, that looks so good. So we'll come in. Pretty sure that's So the problem is this was Caramel City, which seems like the Commons, you know, the capital city of Caramel. Swedish world in the Candy Isle, so it seems like we'll have multiple islands too. I kind of like Sweetsville as like the Commons area. Regardless, a lot of stuff to see here, of course. People have pointed out a lot of this stuff. This picture is not super old, but you can see the mountains in the back. Hopefully different islands. Spiral doors here, which is why this is probably the Commons area. This trolley is interesting, very mountainish. Type thing. Although you have these little cottages. I'd literally call them cottages. This looks very gingerbread-like in colors. You have the chocolate bar roofs. You have this here peppermint stick. You can also see a clock back here. Peppermint-like clock. It's hard to see 100%. Let's see if I can zoom in on this picture. Nah, it just zooms in on the page. It's hard to see 100% everything else back here, and honestly, who knows? Like, there's something here. Is that going to be the smith of the area? So I'm thinking it's a good place to put a smith. But yeah, I mean, I'm really excited for this world. Like, I actually am. Polaris was pretty good. I liked Polaris. Mirage was a little bit boring for me. Imperia was a little bit boring for me. I like the bright-colored, crazy, you know, awesome worlds. I loved Grizzleheim. Avalon. I love nature. I love these bright colors. I'm excited for this. Sure, it's the first world in the arc, so nothing too dramatic will probably happen, which is why I think they went with this world. Because I think this world cannot be done as like the Imperior or the Dragon Spire of the world. Like it shouldn't even be the second to last world in the arc. This needs to be the lighthearted world that it should be. Candyland, dude, like come on. What a good idea. I'm so excited to fight some of these minions. So excited to run around these commons area. I really hope it lives up to all the expectations that we have for it. So yeah, tell me what you guys think, if I missed anything just in these tweets. If there's anything else you guys want to add. I'm super excited. I'm going to be covering this world, of course, so please make sure you subscribe, like the video, and yeah, have a great day, guys.